Dos needs to spend less time with the gun show and get down the ringside quickly.
He's in no hurry at all. Shocker and Hector Garza is being annihilated.
3 on 2 at the minute, although as usual Mr. Niebla is finding something else to do other than wrestle.
Maybe for the best.
Negro Casas, who we saw last week pinning Mystico.
Oh, wait a second, hang on.
Oh!
A double pin. Niebla with a pin on Shocker. And a pin on Hector Garza as well, I think.
Yeah, I think Black Warrior pinned Hector Garza. We've got a pinfall, and Dos Caras Jr. has not even made it to the ring yet.
What is Dos Caras Jr. doing?
Well, he's accepting the adulation of the crowd as he usually does, but he's one full time. He's not even paying attention.
Talk about a mistake. Talk about a lapse in concentration.
Oh, he's not happy about that, but I don't think I've ever seen a situation like this. Certainly we've seen matches started before everybody's in the ring, but for a third party of a team to be there and not even to be rushing down the ringside, that's ridiculous. I'm happy to report that Dos Caras Jr. has just now made it to ringside.
Oh, that's good of him. An uncharacteristic display from Dos Caras Jr., who really, I mean, he's still pretty casual about it, kind of strolling around the ring. I've got news for you, Dos Caras Jr., your team to fall down.
Hector Garza in the ring, he's the recipient of a 3-on-1. Dos Caras is trying to pull Hector Garza out. I mean, he's got something positive. You've got to wonder what was going through Dos Caras Jr.'s head. We don't usually see something like that out of him.
I'll tell you, there's a man who I always wonder what's going through his head, Mr. Niebla.
And now it's a leopard print lycra, and look at that. Well, I think Hector Garza's trying to tell Dos Caras, where were you for the first fall?
It struck me as odd that he didn't run out straight away. I was going to mention that he hadn't even waited for... Sorry, he waited for his music to start before he came out. If I was watching my teammates get ambushed, I would have charged straight out. But
yeah, I mean, Hector Garza was on his way before his music even started. I think Dos Caras waited backstage and waited until they played his music before he would come out.
Dos Caras is still not getting in the ring. If he wanted to, he could go in there and even the odds. It's 3-on-2 again.
Yeah, the referee's not going to stop him.
See, this is bizarre behaviour.
Again, he pulls out Shocker, but I mean, pulling out Shocker, that just leaves Hector Garza 3-on-1. And finally,
I mean, he's briefly distracting one of his opponents, distracting Niebla, but I don't know what to say about this, really.
No, I don't either, I have to say. I mean, Dos Caras Jr., one of the most popular luchadors here, former heavyweight champion, and I've never seen him acting just quite as strangely as this.
Well, Shocker's just stormed past him on the outside. He seems to be having words with him as well. Hector Garza's already had a few choice things to say.
Now Dos is in the ring. Here we go.
See, once he's in there, he's pretty effective. A super kick to the jaw.
Well, Dos Caras Jr., as we've seen for years, is a tremendous luchador, and he's got a lot of size on his side as well. He's a very, very effective man when he wants to be. This is a very slow starter today. Now let's see whether he can put away Mr. Niebla. He's trying to set up a triple team here.
He was being a slow starter and is being unforgivably slow, but hopefully he can make up for it here. German suplex, shoulders down for Niebla, and there's a 3 count.
There you go.
Well, he's picked up the win. I guess that's the main thing, but I think Shocker and Hector Garza were thinking they were going to go for a triple team move. Clearly, these three they're not on the same page at the moment.
Just saw Hector Garza just throw his hands up. There's our Mr. Niebla fan. He's there every week. I saw Hector Garza just throw his arms up as if to say, okay, what happened there?
Is that Niebla fan giving up his seat for Mr. Niebla?
No, there he is.
Oh, my goodness, I was going to say, you know, says it all. Dos Caras Jr. is acting extremely strangely here, and he's still only the 3rd weirdest person in the building.
And there we go. Let's watch again. Now look at this. Dos Caras specifically tells Hector Garza, go to the top, tells Shocker, go to the top, we're going to do a double team.
It looks like he's going to drop him for some kind of double top rope move, but then changes his mind, goes for the German suplex, textbook German suplex admittedly, arches the back, gets the pin, but strangely leaves his tag partners on the top rope.
Yeah, I can't quite work this out. I really can't work this out. I'm trying to think what is going through Dos Caras Jr.'s head. But, no, never mind. We're into the tercera caída, now the third fall. Not seen a semblance of teamwork from those technicals, so we'll see in the third fall if we can get this on the up and up here.
Well, I mean, Shocker and Hector Garza seem to be working together. It's just Dos Caras Jr. is just on a different planet, it seems like. Chop from Shocker. Negro Casas fights back. There's a bit of a slugfest developing here.
There's Negro Casas known very well for his technical wrestling ability, but he can slug it out if he needs to as well.
That might not be a good idea trying to shoulder block Shocker. A massive frame. There's that lucha star. Goes to the ropes. Oh, great agility to duck the kick, but got him on the second occasion. Shocker outside. They pull Casas by the hair, takes him out.
Very good, very good.